We're still pretty excited about these Sony ebooks. Yesterday they were announced at a big event at the New York Public Library in Midtown Manhattan. And today we're still poring over whether these are actually going to be good Christmas presents maybe, or whether they'll make an impact at all. To talk about this, we bring in a couple industry analysts. Specifically, we bring in Clayton Morris from Fox News. Clayton, thanks for being with us.
Hey, absolutely, Randall. Great to see you.
Also, we bring in Ross Rubin from the NPD Group. Ross, thanks for being with us as well.
Hey, Randall. Pleasure to be here.
So the Sony Reader, we talked about it yesterday on the show. Today we're still excited about this. There's some, most startingly above all, Sony's actually supporting some standard ebook formats, which means you're not tied to just one book reseller like you are with the Amazon Kindle, for instance. I don't know, Clayton, what's your take? There's a $199 version, a $299 version, and coming in December, a $399 version. Are there any of these that you're kind of looking at in particular?
Well, I mean, the most exciting to me would have been the $399 version, but again, that's over, at least that has wireless, so it has 3G connectivity. But again, $399 when you're running up against the Kindle, which is $299, I think is a big mistake. Obviously, Sony's big push here is they want to get this device in as many hands as possible. Obviously, going for this open format with ePub, they want to have it in as many hands as possible, but a $399 price tag, to me, is still a problem. And it still makes it a luxury item as far as I'm concerned. And the smaller ebook reader, the $199 one, again doesn't have wireless. And whenever I talk to somebody who wants to have one of the e-reader devices, what they love about it is being able to download books wirelessly. That to me is one of the biggest selling features. If you don't have that, I don't know that it plays in the Kindle sphere the way we think it might.
No, exactly. I mean, I think a lot of people that I've talked to as well have kind of said, the Kindle's great because I can be anywhere and I can get any book that I want at any time. I don't know, Ross, do you think that, in the past, Sony's had e-readers that, can connect to your computer, you can download books in, a variety of formats. The other thing that was the big announcement was this library program where you can virtually check out books from your local library depending on how many digital copies they have. Any of these things really strike a chord?
Certainly that pocket edition ebook at under $200 stands to open up the market a little bit. Sony is going to be leveraging its expertise and infrastructure in retail distribution to put the Sony Readers in front of consumers in a lot more places than we see the Amazon Kindle. And one of the benefits that they get by adhering to these open standards is opening themselves up to offerings such as the million titles that Google Books is offering of public domain material, or that library program that you mentioned, Randall. You need to think about it in terms of the total cost of the device over a period of time. And if consumers have the option to rent books from the library, that brings down their total cost of owning the device and the content.
I mean, for me, to be completely frank, I'm totally broke, doing this show out of a labor of love. A $199 ebook reader where I can get thousands of public domain books looks a lot more attractive than, say, $299, $399 Kindle equivalents. I don't know, Clayton, does the book equation play for you?
I have to admit, the New York public, or the public library side of this whole thing was really exciting. That was the thing that just dropped my jaw a little bit. I thought to myself, how great it can be. You get 21 days with and it allows you within the Sony store to search through these libraries to find these books and then download them and have them right on your device for 21 days. Hopefully it doesn't take us that long to read one of these bestsellers. I think that's a huge deal. But I don't know about these public domain books. I think people get all excited about these public domain books. I don't know about you guys, but I don't know how many more times I need to read Moby Dick.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like Shakespeare, you can pick up a couple Shakespeare plays or something.
Yeah.
So I on the whole, I'm fairly impressed with Sony. I mean, just even as some, showing the openness, showing a couple different devices. I mean, to me, this is the most interesting of Sony's offerings, Ross. Do you think that this signals a new sign for Sony, and maybe we'll see some more standards-friendly devices, or is this just like an experiment and they're just kind of throwing it out in the water?
No, I don't think so. I think you are going to see Sony embracing more open standards moving forward. I think the company has learned its lesson from the 8-track music format where they had a lot of compatibility issues.
Yeah, I mean,
traditionally Sony has done quite well where there have been de facto standards in the marketplace in the world of physical media, compact disc, DVD. Sometimes when they go their own way, such as with memory stick, they wind up in a distant second place. So This is an opportunity. The format seems to have a fair amount of support. On the other hand, Amazon is betting that this market will go the way the iPod did, where they'll have strong integration between the device and the content seller.
We'll have to see for sure. I mean, it's weird to say, but I'm actually pulling for Sony for once. I think that's the first time I've said that in years. So we'll see where this goes. Guys, thanks for joining us. We're out of time. Clayton Morris from Fox News. Oh, Clayton just died, so we'll catch him next time as well. Ross Rubin from the NPD Group. Ross, thanks for joining us. I'm Randall Bennett, and we'll see you next time on the show. Don't forget, you can catch us on iTunes. We're on YouTube. We're everywhere, and we're going to get on the Sony Reader, even if we just print scripts. I don't know. We'll see what happens. See ya.